What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? BouseFeenux here, and today we're doing another match analysis. This time I'm playing Kensei again. I've been improving with him a lot, and I'm really enjoying the character. He's definitely got some shortcomings. It's really hard to open fights with a Kensei. You have to rely on your feints a lot, which is really difficult against skilled players, because usually they can read that really well. But this was a match that I played. It was an elimination. I think I did pretty well during it. I think I went 9-1, so I'm definitely improving with the character. These guys that I played with were great. I know their gear scores aren't very high, and I'm sure that helped a lot, but you know, gear isn't everything, and for an experiment, what I did is I did a couple of elimination matches with no gear. I was a Rep 6 Kensei with a 0 gear score, and I actually did fairly well. Maybe I'll do that again sometime, record it, and we can talk about that, but really enjoyed this match. Let's go ahead and jump into round one and see kind of how this plays out. Alrighty, round one, up against the Valkyrie on the other team. Let's see how we do here. Starts off with a taunt, but nope, let's get started. We trade hits there. I'll block the next one, so if she would have gotten me with that one, I probably would have been on the ground. I got the guard break in. That allowed me to do the top heavy unblockable into the side heavy feint. And she didn't read that, so she took the hit big time. Got me on the ground, though. I got really lucky with that block there. That was a really quick matchup. That fight went really fast because we were both playing really aggressively, so it was easier to get out those parries and stuff. But when she went to go hit me on the right there, I got really lucky by dodging into that. Kensei actually has kind of a hidden mechanic where if he dodges into an attack, it kind of throws it off. It's almost like a deflect, and if you dodge straight into an attack, while you're blocking in the direction that it's coming from, you pretty much get a free guard break. I don't really ever use that mechanic because it's difficult to pull off, but it's something that I definitely like to practice more. So, coming over here, I got my one teammate up. The other guy is getting 2v1. He's got this Nobu, and I didn't see the other guy on him, but she hits me with this zone attack. I tried to parry that. For some reason, I couldn't get it off. Put a little bleed on me. That second hit always puts a little bleed. Block that left, and then we're going for some top lights. Those are quick. They come out fast. Easy, reliable damage. With the guard break there, it's really hard to get a guard break on a Nobu after a parry. She almost hit me with that top heavy, though, but dodged to the side and countered that. A little bit of riposte action there, and she got me with the zone attack. That zone attack comes out fast, but what a lot of Nobushis don't do is they don't cancel the second hit, and the second hit is very easily parryable. So let's go ahead and move on to round two, though. This one's got me up against the PK. Now, I'm really bad against PKs. It's a really bad matchup for me. PKs and Wardens usually just totally destroy me, but trying to throw out some feints here, maybe bane out a heavy attack or something. All right, she's blocking my top heavy. She knows what's up there. Block that second light. Try to go for a guard break. It didn't work, though. Let's get in. Yep, guard break countered, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use my range here, so there we go. Throw out the first attack, she jumps into it, and then I get her with the second one. Get her with a top heavy, another top light there. Very nice. Try to dodge. There's not enough room for some footwork here. We're in this really enclosed environment. And I got somebody coming in to help me out. I probably would not have won that fight without the help of my teammate there to distract her. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. I don't think I would have won the fight against that PK. I think she had my number right there. So I'm going to grab this speed buff and try to get to some of the other members on my team that maybe need help. But it's a 3v2 right now. The odds are really in our favor. I'm going to grab the shield buff because my health is pretty low, and I'm not really near the next health pickup. So I'm just going to grab that. So I got speed and shield, and there is a 2v1 that looks like going on over here. 2v2, there's the Valk. Oh, she got me with the one hit. If they ever get that second hit on you, it's pretty much over. But I got the heavy into her shield bash there. That was pretty good. Got the execute on her. She's not getting back up. And now it's me and the PK. They had 2 PKs on their team, so let's see how I do against this one. She's pretty weak. I've definitely got the advantage here. Took away a lot of my shield, though. That's pretty good. I should have parried that jumping overhead, though. Tries to dash away, get the heavy in, or get the guard break into the heavy on her, and the execute for the win. Round 2 goes to the orange team. Very nice. Got a little bit of fanboyism going on there in the comments. That's pretty cool. People watching the channel. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So, okay, let's go against this PK again. I think this is the one that I fought last round right before we ended. There we go. No, actually, this is the one that I got help with, so let's see if we do any better this time. Tries to dash out of that side heavy. It's got a lot of range on it. It's really hard to get out of. You pretty much have to dash back to avoid that one. PK light attacks are really hard to block, but I'm actually doing okay utilizing the range of my character. Kensei has a lot more range than a PK does. Got her with those whiffed heavies, throwing out the first one, and then they kind of jump in and try to get you before you get your second one off, but it almost never works. So got her with those side lights pretty good. She was trying to dash to the side, and like I said, you can't really do that. You got to dodge backwards or just try to parry them. So now it's a 3v1. This Valk is looking pretty low. I think I'm just going to let the Shigoki take it. Let's see how he does. They both get caught in the bear trap, though. If one of us wanted to, either me or my teammate could have jumped in and probably ended that fight, but I'd rather see how this Shigoki deals with it. Gets parried there, and he's doing a pretty good job. Got her up against the wall. It's pretty much over. There we go. That heavy does a lot of damage. If you get guard broken by a Shigoki, it's pretty much game over if you got low health. So, all right, we got that round 2. Let's move on to the next one. Round 4. Got me up against the Nobushi. Now, this Nobushi pretty much ate my lunch earlier. Got me with the zone attack again. This time I parried it, but I whiffed the guard break. Like I said, it's so hard to get in on those Nobushi to get the guard break on him after the parry. But there we go. Got a, vanilla guard break, I guess. Having a hard time. When you get in close to a Nobushi, they tend to panic a lot. Range is their greatest asset, and when you take that away from them, when you back them into a corner or you get in close to them, they have a really hard time getting away from you. So it's always a really good idea to try to get in as close to him as possible. And then I'm going to go check out the battlefield, see what's going on here. Grab this speed buff, and it looks like we've got Valk versus a Shigoki again. Let's see if she does any better. It doesn't look like she's having a very good time against this guy. Thrown into the wall, and he's going to get the grab on her. So if Shigoki throws you into a wall, that is a guaranteed Demon's Embrace, which is really painful, especially if he's at low health. So when you're fighting a Shigoki, try to stay away from walls, try to get into an open area. That's going to be your best thing, because if he throws you, and you hit a wall, if you get wall splatted, that's pretty much over. Nobushi there is trying to throw some arrows down, but wasn't really paying attention to me in front of her and the Shigoki behind her. I think she was worried about that other fight that was going on behind us. Much to her detriment, though, because now she's got the execute on her. She's not getting back up. PK's running in, trying to get this Valk up, and she does, man. Holy crap, that was really lucky. So now it's me against the PK. Uninterruptible side heavy, but she blocks it. That's a pain. And now she's throwing some lights at me, trying to get some guard breaks in. And I think this is going to be another instance where I utilize my range. There we go. Top heavy unblockable landed. I guess, once you cancel it so many times against the same opponent, they're just going to think you're not going to ever do it. But when you throw the one random one out there and it lands, man, it is so satisfying. There we go. Dashing around those, trying to dash around those. Sometimes it's hard. The PK is really fast, and she'll interrupt you if you get hit by those light attacks. Nice parry Valk though with the guard break. Unfortunately, if you get a heavy parry on a Kensei, you're not going to get a free guard break. The range is too long. But if you parry a light attack from a Kensei, it's a guaranteed guard break. So that's really important to know. But good game. Everybody played really well. I think I had a little bit of a gear advantage there. I didn't actually get revenge once, so revenge gear wasn't really a factor there, but still, nonetheless, really fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now, I've been playing Kensei for a couple of weeks now, and I think it's about time to move on to another character. I'm not really sure which one I want to go with. I'm really looking at Berserker because I haven't learned an assassin yet, and I don't really want to play PK or Orochi. So I think Berserker is kind of the natural transition for me. I want to get into that class and really see what he's all about. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, as always, leave a like down below. If you have any other ideas for any other stuff I should try, leave those in the comments below as well. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm BouseFeenux, and I'll see you at the next video.